Okay, welcome back. This is part 4 of our treehouse build, and the last things we're going to talk about mainly are just the roof that we put on, and then the lights. The lights aren't really officially part of it, but I'm just going to. You'll see pictures that include the lights, so I'll talk about that for a minute. And then also the stairs, either ladders. Some people use rope ladders, some people use all kinds of ladders. The ladder I ended up building here was the one I had seen in a treehouse video by This Old House. Officially, I don't think they built a treehouse. I think they built like a tree platform. Not really a house, but a platform, but they had like a cool stairway that they built, and so I tried to build that, and so that's unfortunately, I don't think I have a time lapse of that, but that is the video will show you how we did it, and I'll show you maybe a picture of what our ladder looks like. So the roof itself, I had decided maybe we would do a metal roof, and then we just sort of. I don't really have a lot of information to tell you about what we did to build the roof. I watched a video on how to, sort of put up the beams to support the roof, and so I just watched that video, did what that guy did, and we ended up, of course, I had to cut out a hole for the tree up in the middle, and then after we put the roof on, we ended up then adding the ladder at the end, and then lights. These lights, we already have them in our backyard. They sort of go around our fire pit. We have a little koi pond, and so we just sort of took those lights and moved them over to the treehouse. And then we have one extra string of lights that lights the treehouse itself. So if you're out there at night and you want lights in the treehouse, there's just a string of lights that you can flip a switch and those lights will turn on as well. And so that was kind of a nice fun addition at the end of the treehouse. And so we'll show you the build, and then the last thing that we did was we just had some friends over. And I'm a pastor, so we just friends over from church and friends not from church. We just had some friends over, and we hung out, and we had a fire and had fun in the backyard, and then the kids played in the treehouse, so that was a fun thing for them to do and to be able to share it with their friends. One of the reasons we didn't video the putting together of the ladder and attaching it was because it was very last minute. We were supposed to have all our friends over at 5 o'clock, and all afternoon we're working on it to get it done. And honestly, the ladder wasn't even in place till about 5:30, so we were just so rushed we didn't get pictures or video of us, time lapse of us doing the ladder. But you can see it and watch This Old House, and honestly they do a better job than I do, so that'll probably be more helpful to you. Well, that is it. The kids love it, and we've only had it maybe 2 weeks. That I'm making this video 2 weeks ago is when we finished it. The kids had a lot of fun in it. They like having their friends over, and their mom likes to take them up there and read books to them, and they just, so the whole family's kind of using it. So it's really been a fun project, and I hope this video helps you think about building your own project. I forgot to add that in an earlier video I said that I added a 5th bolt to touch the tree. This would be the 7th bolt. There's 6 down here that you can see, and then there's one more I added. Just right as you walk in the doorway, it's kind of like runs across the front of the building. It's a 4x4 that I bolted to the tree, but I put like a spacer in there so that also, of course it's inside, I don't think any rain would have gotten in there, but just a bolt is touching the tree, not wood. That was sort of a goal with these build your treehouse on the bolt builds. But I think it just added a little bit of extra stability to the treehouse, so it wasn't really swaying much, but it just, when you get a lot of people up there, I just thought I would add that. So I'll try to show either a picture or video of what that beam looks like, just in case that's helpful to you, because that was one other thing that I did add. Okay, that's it. Again, hope you enjoy, find this video useful, and then hope you perhaps use it to help you build a treehouse. This is our last time lapse. We're beginning the roof here by building an overhang over the porch, so the roof will go over the porch. After we build that overhang, we're going to frame out the roof. We're going to build the framing for the roof to hold the metal sheeting. The next thing we're going to do is we're just going to put on the metal sheeting. We're going to put on all of those sheets, and then once that's all done, then we just have to fill in some planks from where we built the roof a little bit higher, just put all the planks in place, and then it's all finished. And when we're all done, then I'm going to end with this photo here. This photo shows the treehouse. And you can see the ladder in place. Again, I didn't include putting the ladder in place, but we built the ladder according to the video from this old house, and then we put it in place. You can also see off to the left that there is a basket with a pulley. And that's a fun thing that the kids wanted to add at the end. They wanted to be able to, put something in the basket and pull it up and pull it into the window, and they thought that was a fun thing to add, so we added that. And a bit later, we ended up adding this hammock chair inside the treehouse. And so there's many other things we've added over the past couple months since we completed the build, but we wanted to get you an idea of what the thing looked like as a finished product. Then I just want to close with a look at just kind of our friends coming over and enjoying the backyard. I mean, one of the reasons we built this is, yes, for our family, but we also want to enjoy our property with our friends. And so here we have kids that are climbing up into the treehouse and seeing the treehouse and just enjoying the fact that it's there and having fun together and laughing. And so that's just a wonderful sort of way to end. And then the very last thing I wanted to show you was just a view of the backyard from the treehouse. You can see us overlooking the yard, and then now from our back deck looking out into the yard that includes the treehouse, and that sort of finishes the project and is a good way to end this video.